Why'd it have to be this way? I just don't understand. I did everything right. Okay, how was that?
It was good.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go with that one then.
Yeah, for sure.
Thanks. Stupid.
Order for Becca?
Hey, Kayla just caught out, and we still have a ton of stuff we need to do, so you're good to stay later, right?
Well, actually, I was gonna.
Please, just stay later.
Sure. Yeah, I got you.
Thanks.
Hello?
Hey, Anna.
Oh, hey, Jonas.
So just wanted to let you know I'm good to go. I can come scoop you now.
Oh, right. I'm kind of tired.
Oh. Okay. Well, do you want to just like watch a movie at your place then, or something, or?
No, I'm just gonna lay low for tonight.
Okay. All right. Well, feel better.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Screw it.
Did you practice? Yeah? Well, I can't believe we lost.
It's just so frustrating.
Things aren't always gonna go the way you want, but that's what makes you stronger, more resilient. Challenges make life interesting, and overcoming those challenges, that's what makes life more meaningful. But the most important thing is that you believe in yourself. Don't let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game.
Excuse me. I'm so sorry to bother you. I just had to ask, by any chance are you Jonas?
Yes.
You did that Western film with Peter Boyd, right?
Yeah, I love Pete.
Listen, I'm producing a movie right now. One of the actors dropped out last minute. Are you around to meet tomorrow?
For sure. Yeah.
Amazing. Here's my business card. We start at 9 a.m.
Hi, my name's Joe Brunetti, and I am the director, producer, actor of Moviegoer.
Perfect. So to start off, I've just been asking how did you get into film and what was your journey into where you are today?
Yeah, so it's funny. So I originally went to school for computer science, and while I was doing that, I was just kind of getting involved in extracurriculars like short films and classes and student things like that. And by the time I graduated, I was working in tech for a little bit, actually as an integration engineer. And while I was doing that, I was still doing all the acting stuff. And then I realized, you know what, like this isn't where my heart is. Like I'm young, I've got the degree if I need it, and I just completely pivoted and did full acting. I'm originally from New York. I grew up, born and raised there, and then I decided to move out here actually a couple years ago to try to go full force with it. So, yeah, I mean, I've been always trying to get into the directing, writing space as well. I mean, I've mainly done acting, but like I said, with this Billy Knight film competition, it gave me a reason to actually put something together and get a crew together and other actors and make a film. And it's actually my first film that I've directed.
Really?
Yes, it's the first thing I've done. So,
What? Wow,
yeah.
congrats. Good way to
Thank
start.
you. I appreciate that.
Might win
Yeah.
$25,000 on your first film out.
That would be insane if that happened. That would be a dream come true. But yeah.
Yeah,
So,
what was that moment? That's a crazy shift from
yeah.
science.
You
What
want to,
was
well,
that?
really what it was is my job, it was a remote job that I had for a few months and I had a full-time offer and everything, but it's just like getting up and just sitting at the desk from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. every single day was just like it wasn't doing it for me. Like I wasn't feeling fulfilled. I wasn't like getting out there and I like to be very spontaneous and always change up what I'm doing and talking to people and things like that. And I just remembered the time I had doing acting classes and doing those short films, and that was like the most fulfilling experience I've had. So um, it's just my passion at the end of the day. So
Amazing.
yeah.
I'm always interested because I also had like that shift. So I was like,
Mhm.
was computer science something that you thought you were super passionate about and then you just happened to find passion in something else? Or computer science is like, oh, this is a way to make money, but I love something else.
Right. Yeah, it was a little bit of both. Like I'd say like okay, computer science, like it's tech, like it's stable job, like decent pay. And I was always like into video games and things like that. So I was like, all right, maybe this aligns. But as I was going through the program, I realized it's not really like video games. It's like very like you're just sitting at a computer writing a program and it wasn't really for me. So I kind of thought I could maybe be into it, but I was never really like super passionate about it like I was when I first started acting and filmmaking and doing things like that. So
Amazing. So what was it like? I mean, this is like the first Q&A then.
yeah.
Your filmmaking journey. How was it being a director? How was it getting a crew together? How was it producing?
Yeah. So luckily, since I've been out here for a couple of years, I've met so many great people through like classes and networking events and things like that. So I was able to put together such a great casting crew that were easy to work with and are very talented and knew what they were doing. I will say though, given that it was my first time directing and I was also acting in it, it was a little chaotic sometimes, like because I wasn't like I'd have a shot in mind and we'd do the shot and then I'd look at it and be like, oh, like in my head it was a little different. But I kind of caught on that pretty quick and we got around it. And like I said, I had such a great casting crew that like they were on top of things and they were helping me out with that kind of stuff and just like tweaking little performance like notes and things like that to like make it flow better or um, yeah, just things like that. And also editing too, I didn't realize how much work it would actually be. Like I knew it was going to be a lot of work, but like just like every single thing that goes into it because I basically edited most of it, so like that was a bit of a struggle too. But I've also had experience just editing clips and things for like YouTube and stuff, so I was able to do it, obviously. But that was definitely a learning experience.
Wow. So you really just you're like, I see this opportunity, I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah, that's basically what it was. I've finally got a good reason to spend some money, get some people together, and put together a film that, uh, with the theme of like Hollywood magic and everything, I think that really aligns with like my life today. So
No, I
yeah.
love that. I love that. And you honestly did have the production value. I really respected that because it's so hard to find that on a shoestring budget. So
Hmm.
like how did you go about producing this? And where were you like, all right, I want to spend money here, I want to do this, let me hold back on that. Like how
Yeah.
how are you as a producer?
Yeah, so the cast and crew were not paid. Everyone was doing this purely on passion, which I'm super grateful for. Um, Also, most of the scenes were shot in places I kind of had a connection. Like, for example, most of this scene was shot in my apartment, which is obviously my apartment. And I also work at Jamba Juice, so I was able to use that location
That's
free
a
of charge as well, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I also got like most of the budget was spent on the movie theater scene at the end to get that theater. We were only in there for like an hour, but that to me was the most important thing that had to be right. So I had to divert funds there for the most part. But besides that, yeah, I mean, producing like just like I was lucky to have those locations that worked and fit the story that I wrote. Because in a way, it's kind of a mirror of my own life, and those are kind of all places I am in my own life anyway. So it worked out that way.
Beautiful. No, how did you, were there any like prompts that you read and I was like, that really sprung out to you? And I'm
Like
like,
prompts from like the
from the
competition.
competition, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when I saw like Hollywood magic and like following your dreams, um, that's sort of like the vibe I am in my own life right now. So I was like, this fits perfectly with my own life of how like we're just on the grind and this industry has its ups and downs and like you never know when something might come up like in the most unexpected place. And that's kind of what sparked the idea initially.
No, I love that message because obviously in our industry, you're mostly getting rejected, to be honest. It's a
Hmm.
bunch of no's, and you can decide to live in that rejection, or you can decide to go out and enjoy other people making your art because they probably got rejected a billion times too, and they are finally enjoying that one yes. So
Hmm.
going to the movies, I feel like is celebrating that yes and our peers that finally got that. And then who knows, maybe you get an opportunity when you're out. You know, opportunity is going to come to you when you're inside your house doing jack shit.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
that's
Hmm.
that's why I love your story. And yeah, I'd love for you to just talk more about that and just that idea and how important it is to just get outside. And maybe is there anything that happened to you similar to your character in the movie?
Yeah, of course. Like, yeah, you hit the nail on the hammer with that. I mean, like that's the central theme of the story. It's like at the end of the day, like all these things happen, girl cancels on him, whatever, but he still decides, all right, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna go to the movies. And then going to the movies is what eventually leads to an opportunity that who knows what that's gonna turn into. Because like you said, yeah, like just sitting in your house and just not putting yourself out there, not doing anything, you're not gonna get anywhere. So, like I'm a big believer on like if there's a will, there's a way. And it might take people much longer than others, but as long as you keep putting yourself out there, you're giving yourself a chance, and a chance is more than just nothing, you know? And I'm still on that grind in my real life today, and I'm still waiting for that big opportunity, but I'm just like 100% all in on this, and I'm set on this, and I'm not going anywhere, doing anything else anytime soon. So,
I love that. I love that.
yeah.
And what drives you every day?
Yeah, I mean, just I guess just yeah, just like my dreams of becoming like a full-time working actor and or director or writer or wherever I may end up, and just like that idea that that's what I want. That's just what I'm passionate about. And of course, there's other things to life, but that's why I moved out here. That's just what I'm driven for, and I want that's yeah, that's my dream. That's the only way to put it, I guess.
No, yeah. I mean, it's definitely has it ever happened to you? Like, I know obviously that's like an crazy situation where like a casting director just like, hey, you want to do this? But definitely has it ever happened to you where you're like, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna stay in today. I'm not gonna go to that networking event, or I'm not gonna go out with this friend. And then it leads to like an opportunity that ends up being some sort of fun butterfly effect.
Yeah. No, 100%. I mean, like literally this happened like last year. I went to some random networking event. It was like an hour and a half out. I was like, all right, like I'll just go and just see what happens. And I ended up meeting a director there who is developing one of my favorite short films that I've been part of.
See?
So like stuff like that, you know, and then the short film's not out yet, but when it is, like, who knows who'll see it? Who knows what other connections it might lead to? And now I've got a great connection that I just know that who knows what he'll be doing in 5, 10 years, you know? So,
No, that's
yeah.
that's the magic of it. And I think people, young filmmakers definitely need to hear that when they're just in a slump and they don't want to go out. And yeah, that's why I hope a lot of people watch this when we post it. And how did you hear about this competition?
Yeah, so my friend heard about it and he goes to NYU
Okay.
and because I heard you guys did a screening there and
Yeah.
he's like, "Oh, I heard about this competition, like you should look into it because I know you've been writing stuff." And I was like, "Okay, yeah." And I looked into it and then I saw the theme of like Hollywood magic, following your dreams, and also Al Pacino's like one of my no, he's my favorite actor of all time and obviously he's a big part of the film. So, yeah, it just gave me an excuse to put together a film.
Amazing. Yeah, Al Pacino. It's great. It's great.
Best.
He's fun in this movie. So what is next for you? Are you working on anything cool?
I wish I could say I would. I'm always writing things, so you never know what happens with that. But like a lot of what I write is probably not within my budget right now, but
Mhm.
who knows, maybe one day. And I'm always doing auditions and things like that too. So just waiting for something to pull through, or maybe I'll meet someone somewhere or something. You never know. But
That's
yeah,
the magic of Hollywood. You're definitely in the right place, and you put together a beautiful film. And
I appreciate that. Thank you.
you're LA based, you said.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hmm.
cool. So we'll definitely get you an invite to the actual premiere. Hopefully, you get to meet Al, and
That would be amazing.
so
Damn.
we'll stay connected. Wow, I'm 3 for 3 on the LA filmmakers. This has been great. Uh, and what do you? I guess a bigger question that I haven't asked is, what are your opinions on Hollywood now, and how do you see it evolving, and how do you want to see it evolving?
Right. Well, obviously, there's a lot of controversy now with this whole rise of AI thing and other things. Me personally, I love Hollywood. I will be going to the movies till the day I die and always supporting filmmakers and things like that. And I hope it stays that way. I really don't know what holds in store for the future, but I think I really do truly believe that people want to see like human-made, authentic experiences, whether that be like a high-budget film or an indie film or a well-made TV show. And I don't think it's going anywhere. How it's going to evolve, who's to say? But I think there will always be people, like I said, that are looking for true, relatable stories and movies, and just really to go to the movies on like a Friday night and just escape for a few hours.
Exactly. And your movie kind of goes into it, but right, it'll stop.
I don't hear anything if there's
Oh,
like a noise or
there's a
something.
fire alarm for some reason.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Um,
no, I don't hear
oh, you don't
anything.
hear it? Okay. Wow, Zoom's got that good noise canceling. Uh, a theme in your movie is not a theme, but it happens, the girl rejects him and she's like, I don't want to watch a movie with you, even though she's not doing anything.
Yep.
And just the importance of going to the movies by yourself and the community aspect of, because you're never alone at the movie theater.
Hmm. Yeah, no, I go to the movies all the time by myself, and some of my friends think I'm crazy, but it's like, nah, like it's chill. Like, the lights dim, and then you're just like chilling for a few hours, and it's great.
That's what I'm talking. That's the clip I wanted to hear. That was great. Yeah, people, that's what the movie's all about. I feel like that's what's being lost. People think that it has to be like this special thing, but no, it's just you, the movie, and a bunch of random strangers around you, hopefully enjoying the same movie. And
Hmm.
that's beautiful. But let's keep connected. Let's stay connected. I will email you in the next like 5 minutes asking for like your headshot just so I can have like it for the post.
Hmm.
And we'll invite you to the premiere. That'll be in August, so hopefully you're in town. And yeah, hopefully you win. We're probably gonna announce the winners early to mid-July.
Great. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it, and I'm glad you guys enjoyed the film. And thanks again for just being part of this competition and this movie and making it possible. So,
No, I mean what you did with it is exactly what we wanted to do. I mean, it allowed you to make your first film.
hmm.
It created community. Hopefully you had an amazing time doing it, and now you know you can direct a short film and a good one at that. So
Yeah, well, that was the goal. So
Perfect. All
cool.
right, so we'll stay in touch. It was great meeting you.
Stay in touch, Max. Thanks so much. Take
All right,
care.
take care.